Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to Soft Living with Darlianoh. If it is your first time here, welcome to this safe space. And if you've been following along, I'm so grateful that you are back here again. So today we're going to talk about something that is at the heart of everything that I do. Wait for it. Self-love. Wow. Loving yourself. Self-love is a journey. It's not a destination. It's not about having it all figured out or waking up every day feeling like the most confident version of yourself over and over again, even on days where it feels toughest to do so. So when I think of self-love, I think about gentleness. I think about the way we speak to ourselves when no one is listening. The way we forgive ourselves for past mistakes, and the way we embrace the person that we are becoming. I used to struggle with this. I used to think that love was something that I had to earn from others, from the world. But I realized I am my own first love. And the way I treat myself sets standards for how I allow others to treat me. And when I started showing up for myself with kindness and patience and grace, everything changed, right? I used to be a hater, y'all. A hater of myself. I used to say so many mean things to myself in my head. If I made a mistake, I used to be like, it's a mistake, because that was the kind of person I was to myself. I wasn't kind to myself, but now I'm very kind to myself. I always tell myself how beautiful I am. This is the reason why I'm able to sit here and be able to talk and make videos.
People could love you. You got to see.
So, how do you practice self-love in a real, tangible way? I'll answer that for you in small things. You're gonna want to take out a notebook and write this down. I do this a lot when I watch videos, because this is the reason why I'm able to talk about these things, because I watched a lot of videos. I read a lot of books on these topics. Not saying I'm an expert, because I am not. I'm just sharing what I learned by myself, and I feel like somebody else can learn from me as well. I love talking about these things, and so why not? So number one, speaking to yourself with love even when you make mistakes. Don't be that voice that shouts at you if you don't like being shouted at. Be the voice that speaks to yourself with love. Say, I'm only human and I made a mistake, and find out how you can fix the mistake. Number two, taking care of your body, not out of punishment but out of love. I recently read something that said, if you did things because you deserve them instead of having to do them, you would do a lot of stuff for your body, right? For example, going to the gym, right? Instead of saying, I have to go to the gym, you have to wake up at 5 a.m. Instead say, I want to go to the gym because I deserve a great body. I'm going to eat vegetables because I deserve to have a healthy body. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's different now. It's like you are looking at it in a different perspective. You're looking at it from love's perspective. Now you love yourself and you feel like you deserve good things, like a healthy body, like a great body. It's those little things. Number three, saying no when something doesn't serve you. For example, I'm a musician, right? And I get gig offers, and there's some gigs that I'm willing to take for free, and there's some gigs I'm not willing to take for free. And it just depends on what I'm gaining from the gig, right? So sometimes I have to say no to gig offers because I feel like, I don't deserve to perform for free. And someone would say exposure. I'm like, I'm already exposed. I think the fact that you know me and you approached me is enough to say I'm exposed. There's some gigs that I take for free, and that depends on where and who's there or who's coming there. It just depends on a lot of things. But learning to say no when something doesn't serve you and your interests. Number 4, allowing yourself to take up space, to be seen, to be loved, first and foremost, by yourself. And an example is me, taking up space to create these videos, to be seen, allowing myself to take up the space of content creating and sharing whatever knowledge it is that I have, and loving myself enough to say, you know what, I am capable, I can do this. And I am doing it because I was so afraid for so many years to start creating content, because I was like, yo, what if I can't talk? What if it's cringe? What if people look at me and they're like, oh, what are you doing, girl? But you know what? I allowed myself to just take up this space and be who I am in this space. That is loving myself.
You got to see yourself.
So today I want to ask you, how do you love yourself? And if that question feels hard to answer, how can you begin? Maybe start with a one small act of kindness towards yourself today. Maybe a love letter, or a love note in your journal, or a moment of stillness, a reminder that you are already worthy just as you are. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What is one way that you are practicing self-love today? Let's inspire each other to love each other a little deeper and a little softer.
No.